We are going to have a consultation on investments because investment is increasingly part of European trade agreements. And the standalone investment agreements are also being negotiated by the European Union. These agreements give investors excessive rights, and there are no obligations in them to abide by any sustainability objectives or anything like that, and we feel that needs to change. We're drawing up an alternative mandate which will list obligations for investors so that we can be sure that investment contributes to sustainable development, which is our overriding aim. I think an alternative investment policy is needed because the current investment framework really only lists protections for investors, and it only gives them very extensive rights without countering them with any obligations. So they give investors the right to basically enter a country without any preconditions. They get very preferential treatment. Governments are not really allowed to regulate them anymore once they're in the country, because they need what they call fair and equitable treatment, which includes sort of an immunity from new regulations, even when regulations are needed in the public interest. And furthermore, if countries would still dare to try and add new regulations, companies have a right under those investment agreements to sue these countries before investment tribunals and claim hundreds of millions in damages, and we think this urgently needs to change. These are not rights that you want to give to private companies.